Okay, everybody, you have gone through the shape collage exercise, watched the video, taken your photographs. Hopefully you've visited the photographing pointers page right here. I accidentally realized I have two of them, but you just need to watch one. I'll delete the other link. So the next thing you're going to need to do is submit the images into the discussion below by clicking on reply. There are some submission requirements right here that I would like you to pay attention to. The first is that I want you to embed your images into the discussion below, which means that we can see the images when we are scrolling through the replies, as opposed to having to click on a file to open it. I also want you to post them in the order listed above, which is chaotic or random, and then the next ones would be organized, and then your fully assembled shape. Each one should be also posted one at a time by replying to your first posting. This is really important as we get into the second part of this assignment next week, where we're going to discuss these pieces, just so that they have space to be discussed individually. So let's go. We are going to click reply, and once you click reply, you'll notice that you will see one of these rich text editors. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go to Embed Image, which is like a little mountain with a sun. When I click on Embed Image, then I will want to go to Canvas, and I will want to choose my file folder that I want to put these images in. You might only have my files, but I'm going to put these in my course files. And once I've clicked on course files and activated a folder, this little upload file became active. So I'm going to click on upload file, and I'm going to choose my first image, which is the random one, and I'm going to open it up, and it will upload it. And we also want to work on describing this. So that screen readers can read them. And if you look at your dimensions and you notice the second number is above 1080, please change it so that it is 1080. And if it's smaller than that, by like if it's smaller than 500, that's going to be a pretty tiny image. You might want to retake that image or resave that file size just a little larger, so that we're able to actually see some of the detail in your work. You should also know that if you change one of the numbers, the second number follows for proper ratio. Okay, so here I have my first image uploaded, and I'm going to hit enter and type in random, just so that we're all on the same page. And then you'll want to make sure that you hit post reply. Okay, so instead of going back up to the top here and replying to the original discussion, you're going to go down here and reply to your own discussion, and just repeat the same process. We go to Embed Image, we go to Canvas, select which folder you want them to go into, and then that becomes active. Now I'm going to choose the organized one. And just to match the other one, I'll update that. And post reply. Now you can see that I have two postings, one right on top of the other, and they're connected, they're attached to each other. And third reply. You can also pre-upload all of your files into your Canvas folder. You'll still go through this same process, but when you choose course files or your files, you can just go ahead and find that image that you've already pre-uploaded. So in this instance, I already pre-uploaded the cut hand. So that's another way you can get the same result. Assembled shape, so I want to label that. And then post my reply. And so a couple of things that I just want to point out. When I was editing these images, you can clearly see there's a difference between the background of this one and the background of this one. I actually can't even see the frame around this image, so I don't know how close this is to the border or to the edge. This is maybe a little gray, but at least I can see how close the object is to the edge of the paper, or if it's centered or on the bottom or left. So you'd probably want to try to aim for something just a little bit in between these two. And as I'm also looking, I realized I labeled this one assembled shape and I labeled this one random, but I forgot to label this one. So what you can do is there's these three little dots. You can click those and click edit, and then I can go ahead and type in organized. Don't forget to click done. And then you are good. You've submitted all of your 3 collages for the week, and you can wait till next week to hear what we will do next with these. All right, please reach out if you have any questions.